I'm having a hard time, y'all, in losing this weight and getting past these 220 pounds. So I'm at Panera Bread. I was working on eBay because I'm going to go ahead and start selling some products on eBay. And as you can see, as my screensaver, that's me. I was 19 years old. Yes, didn't have no stomach, and I thought my stomach was fat. Child, please, no stomach at all. So I'll keep that up on my screensaver as motivation. And as you can see, I didn't make it to the gym. So this is actually from yesterday. Today is what, June 5th? This is from June 4th. And I was just doing my best to batch. Well, I was going to batch some videos for YouTube to be, continue this 21-day challenge, which I have been consistently uploading videos that's 5 minutes or longer. And I said, you know what? Let me run up and down these darn steps and get some. Because this was today is Thursday, which is our weigh in day. I said, let me get some steps in because in Florida we are the lightning capital, I think, of the world. I could be wrong, but I know we're definitely lightning capital of the United States. And it said that it was supposed to be raining and lightning, and this is the season for it. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna run up the steps. I didn't show you because the video was pretty long, but I ran up the steps up and down 10 times, just to get that heart rate going. So now it's after work and me and my daughter is talking. When we start talking, we can talk generally a minimum of about 2 to 3 hours. And I'm doing my best to do my best to be productive, work out, multitask. Your girl is not a good multitasker. I know I put that on my resume, but it ain't true. Look at me acting goofy. I'm just acting silly. I don't have no music on. I'm just sitting up there while she's cooking her dinner, acting silly. But what I'm really doing is just moving my body. So I say, you know what? I think sometimes we make this whole fitness journey, health journey, workout journey so intense by making it so regimen. We gotta be on a treadmill, we gotta run, we gotta lift weights. It's like, you know what? Just move your body. I haven't been to the gym, so we've been in our new place. I think this week is going on 6 weeks, and I haven't been to the gym. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. Have I been walking? No, I did go walking. I think I went walking here. Um, I went walking on the grounds because it's a pretty big property. So I did walk for a good hour, I believe. But this was probably about 2 weeks ago, and which was good. I was outside walking. Again, it's rainy season now. It's hot. I don't mean to make excuses, but you do have to be careful. And I just been on the go, but you have to make time. And I'm going to. And matter of fact, I have a flat stomach. I have. Not I am going to, not that I should, not that I wish. I have a flat stomach. I am toned. I am in shape. I am at my goal weight of 160 pounds. I did say 170, but believe it or not, I'm 5'8" and a quarter, right? This is 229 pounds that you're looking at. Do you know from my height, they said that obese is 164 pounds? This is 229 pounds. So just imagine me losing an additional, what, 60, 70 pounds more than what you see here. I'm going to be slim like I was in the picture. In the picture, let me see, this is 19 years old. So at 19, I had just freshly came out of playing basketball in high school. So I played basketball all 3 years, but my senior year I stopped playing because all of the fun people had left. We had an amazing coach my freshman and sophomore year, and he ended up leaving. Or was it not my freshman? my sophomore, my junior year. And he ended up leaving, and it just wasn't the same. We were the district champions. My sophomore and my junior year. Yeah, my sophomore and my junior year. I hope I'm saying this right. I think freshman is ninth grade, if I'm not mistaken, for high school. But he ended up leaving, and it just wasn't the same. It just and so I just didn't stay. But I ran track as well, and wasn't the best at either one of them. But I was better at basketball than I was at running track. But the whole point was, the body that you see there, I was still working out because I had became a member of a gym. I still love to run, but I don't like, I really love running outdoors. That is my thing, is running outdoors, but I don't go running anymore. I hardly run. Let me put it that way. I rarely run outside, which if I could have it my way, I would just park on the side of the beach and just run. But you got to pay these fees. You got to be careful not to get your car towed. You got to be careful of traffic because I'm in Florida. So where I'm at in Florida, I'm closer to beaches than a lot of people. So I can easily go to a beach if I like, but it's like it's not easy access, if that makes sense. And so I said, you know what, Sharina, just move your body. Make it fun. Make the adjustments that you need to make, and you'll be okay. I end up gaining 3 pounds. When I weighed in last week, I was 200 and what was I? 232 pounds. So today's weigh in, I was 229 pounds. So again, I want to get down to about 160, 4 pounds from obese, yeah, whatever. It's like I know they have these scales on what it so-called should be, but I don't want to look like no crackhead. And I didn't look like a crackhead on on my picture at 19 years old. But so here's something that I remember my aunt saying to me. My aunt, she passed away. She's my dad's baby sister. She was the baby of my grandmother's kid on my dad's side. She was so upset. I wear my ponytail on the side a lot like she did. And my sister reminded me of that. She's like, "You look like Aunt Darlene with the ponytail on the side." But it just works for me. It's kind of messy. It is messy now. I actually need to wash my hair and go buy me a whole nother ponytail. But she was upset that she lost all her weight. She said, because what happens is, if you get too small and you get sick, not that I'm looking to get sick, but if you lose weight and you happen to get sick, right? Because life happens. She's like, you at your lowest already. So when you losing weight, you look like you're really sick. And it's harder to bounce back when you don't have that extra weight on you, and not that you need to be obese, but just have that little cushion, maybe an extra 20 pounds. Is definitely better than, you know, not being able to lose 1 pound. So I just kind of keep that in mind. 160 would be really great, because going back to the actual picture, I was like 135, y'all. Like 135, 140. Because I was 145 when I got pregnant with my daughter at the age of 21 is when I got pregnant. I gained like 83 pounds. I got up to like 228 pounds, I believe. And that was the highest weight. I ended up going back down to like 175, but I never got back to where I just had a complete flat stomach. But looking back at my pictures, I say, baby, I should have appreciated that body that I had before. But take your weight seriously, guys, but make it fun as well. As you can see, I'm just having a blast, just spending time with my daughter, which I really, really love, and just jamming to the music that's in my head. Just thinking about old Saturday nights that I used to go out and have fun with my friends. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great evening.